Add the pupils there. Let's get started. Hello, I'm Tarsila Krüse, and I'm a children's book illustrator. And this is Drawing with Tarsila. Let's draw a sausage dog. I'm using paper, pencil, and an eraser, and you can follow along with me. Afterwards, I will color this on the iPad, but you can also color this whichever way you like, maybe using colored pencils or markers or whatever you have. Let's get started. For our sausage dog, we're going to draw a little circle for the head, and we're going to think about a smiley face like this. This is going to be the body, and around that line, that curved line, I'm going to draw a little sausage, a little bit like this. So around and back. Now to me, that's a very thin sausage, so I'm probably gonna make it a little bit bigger. Yeah. That's a good amount, because the head needs to be sort of similar width to the body, just a little bit bigger. And as I connect those two together, so you see we have two shapes, a sausage and a circle. And now we're going to work on the snout, which is the front part of the sausage dog. The head of a sausage dog is sort of flat, so I'm going to flatten it up a bit. It's moving towards that direction. And then I'm going to come down a little bit with a stronger line, and I'm going to imagine another sort of oval shape around here. This is going to be the snout of the dog. So I'm going to follow that up, come back down a bit, and then I'm going to connect that bit there. I did a curve on the front to that here on the back. So I'm going to go all the way here, and here we already sort of have the shape of the head of the sausage dog. I'll continue the back, and I'll make the line a little bit thicker here. And then about here, I'm going to add a tail. And the tail is going to sort of continue that line, that motion that goes from the here upwards. So if you imagine the smile continuing up, just very lightly. And then I'm going to make it a little bit wider on the base, here where the tail starts at the bottom of the dog. And I'm gonna end it a little bit thinner. So if you see those 3 points, I'm going to connect them. And again, I don't have to make it perfect. I'm just kind of flowing with the drawing. And so far, we have the body, we have the tail, and we have the head. Now it needs a few legs. So let's add the legs. Usually, a dog has 4 legs. So I'm going to imagine that 2 of them are going to be here, and 2 of them are going to be here. And I'm not too worried about drawing over things because I can always erase. So I'm just gonna stick with those 2. Now, what you can also do is imagine that that dog is walking, and you can kind of crisscross the legs, or you can just keep them like that, going each way. I'm gonna keep it like that for the moment, but you can also cross them over if you want. So I'm gonna start with the back legs. And the back leg, the one that's going to be standing on the front, I'm going to do a little curve here for the thigh. So imagine there's a little circle there. That's for the thigh of the dog. And I'm going to get the little shape of the front, and I'm gonna go real close but not touch that line, which is supposedly the bone of that back leg. And I will continue that down like so. On the back, I'm going to do something just here on the bottom, and I'm gonna go straight. For the toes, I'll add 1, 2, 3, curve and connect. And I have my back paw there. The bottom there. Now if I imagine there is another leg behind, but that one is not, we're not gonna do the thigh because it's on the other side of the dog. So we're just gonna do here, the front, the back as a straight line. Then I'm gonna add 3 half circles for the toes, and I'm gonna connect them at the back. And then I'm just going to continue that strong line for the belly. And we're gonna do the same thing with the front paws. And the front paws are kind of interesting because they don't have really that curve there for the thigh, but the one that is on the front, which is on this part of the body, is the same. So it's the one that stays behind. So this one. I'm gonna start with just a straight line next to our bone, and that. And I'm gonna do the exact same on the front. A little curve, and then 1, 2, 3 semicircles. Close it off. And then I'm gonna close that off and imagine the other side of the dog. 2 lines, again, same process. Almost like we're doing 4 of the same exact pose. And close it off. The only difference would be this here, which is the thigh. Okay, so we already have our sausage dog kind of structure, which is very cute, I must say. But it needs ears, and usually sausage dogs have floppy little ears. Well, floppy big ears actually. I'm gonna start here by adding one of the flop ears. It's like a sausage again, but this time it's gonna come down like this, like a teardrop. And you can make it as long as you want or as short as you want. And it's wider on the bottom than it is on the top. So if you want to draw like 2 circles to help you out, you can draw a little circle there and then a circle there, and then you can connect the 2 circles and you make 1 ear. And the other ear, to show off, you can just like add a little on the other side there, just a curve, because it would be as if it's on the other side of the dog. So we already have like a sausage dog. It's sort of a very curvy sausage dog. It's very cute. I'll be adding some details now, but there are too many circles inside of it. So first I'm going to erase some of that drawing. So I'll be going around just erasing the bits that are not as thick or as marked down, as darker as the lines that I made. So the lighter the lines, I'm gonna erase them out. And if, like me, some of the main lines are disappearing, don't worry, you can draw them again. So I'm gonna retrace the lines that are now a little bit faded. I'm just drawing them again to make sure that I don't miss anything. And the toes there. That's looking very, very cute, I must say. I'm going to add a couple of eyes, a snout, and a mouth. So for the eyes, I'm gonna draw 2 circles, like so. Probably gonna make that one a little bit bigger. I like giving them sort of bigger eyes than smaller. That's personal preference. You can draw eyes whatever way you prefer. And I'll get this dog to be looking forward. Maybe he found the bone. So I'll let the pupils there. And I'm going to add the little snout now, the nose. So for the nose, you can draw a little circle, an oval. I'm gonna draw like sort of a squashed heart. And then I'm gonna add the mouth. Usually dogs have a little line running from their nose to their mouth. So I'll add that. and then I'll add a little smile. You can also add on the other side. Oh, maybe one step on, so I'm gonna add a little tongue coming out as well. Like yums. And I'm going to add that bone, why not? I'm gonna add just 2 lines, 2 parallel lines, and then sort of top of a heart shape on the sides to make a bone. Oh, but it doesn't look like it's looking at the bone, so I'm gonna have to change the eyes. I can either move the bone or the eye. So whenever you draw a character and you want to make them look at something, you usually need to imagine there's a straight line between their eyes and what they're looking at. So if you look right now, these eyes, they're looking kind of here, not here. So imagine a straight line. Even if you get a pencil, you will see. If I want them to be looking down to the bone, they need to be kind of looking down. So I need to turn that curve a little bit further down, and that same way, a little bit further down. Ooh, you see, now it looks like exactly like it's looking at the bone. Now for extra cuteness, I'm gonna add a line to the belly. That's going to distinguish the belly from the rest of the body. So I'm going to straighten the legs just a little bit so I can draw a line here. And then I'm going to connect that line all the way to there. Then it looks like the belly is a different color. You can continue that there as well. And I usually like adding some details like little spots, or maybe a bigger spot, like a different color, like a little heart maybe, shaped one. And there you go. You've got your sausage dog ready to be colored. I'm going to speed up this part so you can see what it looks like. So in pencil, but also in Procreate on the iPad, and you can color it whichever way you want.
Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, don't forget to press the like button and also subscribe to watch more videos like this. Bye!